What an experience. Okay, so my last day in Seoul, going to Jeju today. It was very good. I ended up going for a Korean barbecue with someone I met in the hostel. He was also British. That was like one thing I needed to check off on my list. That was like a food that I must do. But it's like a 2-person thing, and there was no one like who... I didn't know anyone from the hostel or anything, so managed to cross that off at the last second. Oh my word. And oh my word, she said it like 4 times. Right, anyway, I'm just going to talk loudly. So I did that, and I was like, I'm not going to go to the airport super early like I have in the past couple of days. Like, I got there like over 3.5 hours late, like early like the other times. So I decided I was going to relax this time. So I did, and I was like, oh, I'll set off 2 hours before my flight. So I did, and I didn't get to the airport until 90 minutes before my flight, which is fine. But then I checked in, and they only had 2 middle seats available, which so obviously 2 people who hadn't checked in. One of them was me, so I got a middle seat, which is fine. It's only 1 hour, like that's fine. Then I had a problem with the security. For some reason, there was something that they thought was in my bag, so I had to keep taking stuff out, or they did, and then putting it back through, and it kept going off. And it was basically my... basically, it was like, you know, like on the selfie stick, like on the end of it, it's like a thing like this that clamps your phone. Basically, it's the thing that clamps my phone. I don't even use that. But I was there for ages. She kept going through and putting stuff, and I didn't have a clue what it was. This was the first time I've taken toothpaste on board that was less than 100 mils. So I was like, oh, it's going to be that. But it wasn't. And so that took up way more time than needed. And then I rushed for my flight. I need the bathroom. So I was like, oh, I'm going to need to quickly go before. And I see people already queuing up. So I'm like, oh, quickly go. And then I rush out, and everyone's already in. I'm like, oh my word. And this is half an hour before my flight, basically. But he's like, no, this is the flight before. This is another flight, which is half an hour before I fly. And normally, flights board half an hour before you fly, typically. So I rushed, basically, for no reason. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to fly. I will fly in half an hour, whenever we board. So, woohoo! Hope my middle seat's okay. And then you get the toilets in Korea, which have a load of buttons. Like, so, like compared to a hole in the ground for China, like this, like, well, basically it's supposed to squirt water up your butt, and then it dries it as well. Like, crazy. So I was going to go to the national park today, Halasan Mountain, but you need to get up super early for that, and I didn't know, so I'll probably try and do that tomorrow. So now I'm trying to catch a bus all the way to this other garden, Spirited Garden or something. It's supposed to be very nice, but yeah, I might need to spend extra days in this place because it takes a while to get around. Like the bus I'm about to take takes about 90 minutes, so I'm going to need to plan a bit, I think. I'm finally here after a long bus journey, or a couple. Google Maps said 19 hours, but it wasn't 19 hours. I'm here at the Spirited Garden, and just even looking out the window of Jeju, it just seems so nice. It's like a tropical kind of island, like a bit like I don't know. It reminds me a bit of Hawaii with all of the sunny and the trees, those specific trees, like the pine trees. And I'm here in the garden, and I'm one of the only people here. There's a couple back there, but that's about it. And it's so nice. I know I've been to a lot of cities, but this is like exactly what I wanted out of this trip. Like just a whole bunch of nice looking nature, basically. This is really nice. And it's like clear skies as well. So good. These fish all see me. And they're all coming to get some food. Look at this. So I've moved over here. So they all come over here. So now if I move back over here. Okay, I've just bought some carp food. I just saw a place, it was like 1,000, which is like nothing, it's less than £1. So I'm gonna feed these guys, I think. Look at these guys! They're absolutely ravaging! I put like three drops of carp food in there. Watch this, I'm gonna sprinkle some in. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in. Look at that! Look at this! What the heck? Look! Look at them go! I've got a better seat this time. Look at that fish! It's not even in the water anymore! How hungry can you be? That place was really nice. I've never had so much fun feeding fish, but it was great. Now I'm getting it on a bus. I'm going somewhere that's like half an hour away. It's like a forest. I would love to see this place after spring, after everything's kind of blossomed. But at the same time, I had the whole place to myself, and I got a free coffee to write a review on TripAdvisor. It's great. So I'm hoping the next place is going to be like that, because it's half an hour away by bus, which is really close for Jeju. I've been waiting around 30 minutes for my bus. I'm not sure when it's supposed to come, or if it is coming, or what, but I hope it comes soon. Because I'm just standing here, not doing anything, waiting for a bus in Jeju. So I'm about to go to Hallen Park, but I can see the beach right in front of me and it's so blue. I have to go and have a look at this beach because it looks amazing. I was just in one of those big bird cage dome things with a bunch of birds, and I didn't have any food because I don't know where it is. So I was just in there with my hands, and they were just totally nibbling on my hands, like totally biting them. Excuse me. Come on, let's go. Let's keep it moving. I need to get by you right here. Good. Nice. Look at that long tail.